Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Advance Wars Days of Ruin. Last time, we were introduced into this crazy world where a meteor struck the Earth and pretty much turned this whole place into a ruin, hence the name of the game. We met three people, Will, Lynn, and Brendan, I think is how his name is pronounced. It's a bit of an odd name. I don't know why I can't ever recall it off the top of my head. But anyway, Will was stranded and we met a raider essentially, and Will and Lynn came and Brendan and Lynn came and saved Will. Will's gonna be kind of like the main protagonist, kind of like how Andy was the main protagonist in Advance Wars. So, we're going to go ahead and go into Chapter 2, A Single Life. That's not talking about relationship status. By any stretch. Alright. Brenner, my bad. You've got my permission to leave camp, Will. Don't wander too far away. Sure thing, Captain Brenner. I'm glad you've recovered enough to be up and about. And I've got you to thank for it, sir. Well, don't push yourself too hard. And be careful. This area is not safe. Yeah, I know. What's wrong? The world really has changed, hasn't it? This ash is everywhere, the sky is dark, like a never-ending twilight has fallen. Even the ground is covered in it. I never seen so much gray. Ashes to ashes. When the meteor struck, huge clouds of dust and ash filled the sky and blocked out the sun. We haven't seen a single ray since. When will the sky return to normal? Years? Decades? Who can say? Decades? Don't make that face, Will. We'll be okay. As long as there's life, there's hope. As long as there's life. Right. The world we knew is gone, but we can't give in to despair. Someday things will be set right. Okay, grief. I can't seem to read today. We'll have peace and life. We had the peace and good. My goodness gracious, we'll have peace, and the life we had will return. That's what I believe. That's why we must help everyone we can. Keep it simple. Never give up. If you can do that, anything is possible. Got it? Got it. That's the spirit. Now let's get to work, Lynn. I want recon units canvassing the area. Yes, sir. Captain, I want to help too. No, I don't think so, Will. It's too dangerous. Oh, come on. Look, I know I'm just a cadet, but that doesn't matter. I can drive or search or wash dishes or whatever. I just want to help. You've got spirit. I'll give you that. Okay, you're in. But if anything happens, you get your tail back here. You're too weak to fight yet. Yes, sir. Hey, are you alright? Can you hear me? Hang it up, kid. We're too late. He's dead. They're all dead. No. All these towns are the same. No survivors anywhere. That can't be true. There have to be people out there who need our help. What if Captain Brenner had given up on me? We've got to keep looking. Hello? Is anyone there? Move it, kid. The mission's over. We've got raiders coming. Let Captain Brenner step in and take care of the hostiles. Stay out any longer, and they'll be sizing us for body bags. Just a little more time. I've got a feeling about this. Captain Brenner always says to never give up. All non-military personnel fall back. This is now a combat zone. Get that tank up there and block the road. Keep that artillery safe. And, like I said, we're gonna go for tactics. This is the war room. This is a place to learn battle tactics and strategies. You've already been here, then. If you've already been here, then, welcome back. This is your first time. I hope it's useful. So you give me hints on how to defeat enemies and win battles? Smart kid. Now listen up. Artillery has a long range, which makes it very useful. However, it can attack adjacent enemies. Block the road with your tank and pound the enemies with artillery. Don't allow the tank and artillery to get separated. Okay, got it. You seem to be a fast learner. I hope that translates to the battlefield success. Feel free to visit the war room anytime. Now get out there and do good. Alright. As you can see, there is a tank here on 7 health. This is actually one of the first games that will actually do this to enemies, put them at a disadvantage. Usually they have somewhat of an advantage. Alright, let's use the tank. Captain, the tank's main cannon is out of ammunition. We can attack with the tank's machine gun, but it's far less powerful. And that's what we do. Get up there and open fire. Yep, and it's explaining what happens if you don't have any ammunition. Alright, let's start firing. Now, this is Brenner's name theme that's playing right now. Oh, hold on. Be sure to check the attack range of both enemy forces and your own. Yeah, with this. That's an artillery unit, a powerful indirect attack unit. Take care of it. But yeah, Brenner's theme is actually really good. And it's going to be something we're going to hear a decent amount of. But I will say, oh my goodness, give me a minute. What in the world? Really? Really, Windows 10? Alright, fine. Okay. Sorry about that. Alright. I was about to say, I really like Brenner's theme, but we're about to hear probably my favorite theme in all in Advance Wars. And I'll be honest, I have not been able to find a good audio clip of this guy's theme. Listen to the beast.
You ain't getting away this time. You hear me, soldier boy? You and that punk kid are gonna pay.
Hey, there's someone over there. Hold on, I'm coming. Alright. Can you hear me? Hold on. Is she alive? I think so. Her breathing is really faint. Come on, we gotta get her back to camp. It ain't worth the trouble, kid. I doubt she's long for this world. I'm not giving up. If you won't help, I'll carry her myself. Are you serious? Hey, can you hear me? Give me a sign, will you? That's it. I ain't sticking around to rescue a corpse. Open your eyes. I know there's not much to see, but you can't give up. You're alive, you know. And where there's life, there's hope. Who are you? Yes, you heard me. You're alive. Please tell me. Who are you? I'm Will. I'm with the Brenner's Wolves. What's your name? I don't know. What do you mean? I don't remember. I don't remember anything. Okay. Don't worry. You've been through a lot. Everything's gonna be fine. Just come with me. Alright. Alright then. We just rescued somebody. Alright, let's get rid of this recon unit. Nice shot. And we'll just proceed with firing. I will say, the Beast has probably my favorite theme out of all of this. But you only hear small clips of it because of how short his turns are. What's happening? Don't worry, you're safe. You're with the Rubenel army now. Rubenel? Rubenel is one of the two main countries on this continent. At its last known date, the army employed 1,296,973 men. What the? How do you know that? Rubenel and its neighbor have been at war for a century. Despite several armistices, the fighting has never truly ended. 10% of Rubenel's GDP is expended on weaponry and research. The last record assessment of the military strength was excellent. Where did you learn all that? I don't know. I don't understand. Yeah, okay. Let's talk about it later. Right now, we have to get back to camp in one piece. Alright. All units, study the terrain and make use of it to your advantage. Alright, well, we're gonna wait in the mountains here. And we're gonna fire at the tank. Because, well, we don't need the tank causing a problem. And we'll get rid of the recon here, maybe. Yeah, we did. Alright. Well, he gets to fire one cannon. Oh, well, we kind of somewhat machine it. Like ammo and food and everything else in this world, fuel is scarce. Avoid unnecessary movement and keep an eye on your fuel gauge. Yeah. We haven't really moved that much, so we don't have to really worry about it. We'll use the infantry to take care of the tank. There's not really much need for it to really do much else. And we'll go ahead and take care of the bike here, because it's really just not necessary for it to be around right now.
Ah! Not again! How did those dirtballs survive? This ain't over, ladies. You ain't seen the last of the Beast.
And we got S once again. Got over 100 on everything. Make sure the civilians are cared for. We had some lost value, but not nearly as much as this guy. Let's go ahead and go. You okay, Will? I'm fine, sir. But the girl we found. Who is she? I don't know. I found her unconscious near some ruined Oh, that's Will. I was thinking Brenner. I don't know. I found her unconscious near some ruined buildings. Good work bringing her in. What's your name, sweetie? I don't know. You don't know? Listen, kid, Captain Brenner, let me explain. She lost her memory. Is that what you're saying? It's not surprising with all that's happened to this world. Sometimes I wish mine was gone too. There's more, sir. It seems the girl has detailed knowledge of our army. I would be interested in to know where she obtained her information. Very interested, sir. Easy, Lynn. She's a survivor who needs our help, not an enemy combatant. Will saved her, and we're gonna see to that she gets someplace safe. Clear? Sir. She's your responsibility now, Will. Stay with her, and see that she's taken care of. Understood. There we go. And that has opened. Freehaven, Chapter 3. We're learning a little bit more about everything that's going on. We've got 2 S's, which is also pretty good. Now, I feel like I didn't explain it that much in the last one, so I'll explain it in this one. As far as these go, I am going to show you the attempt that well, I was trying to decide whether or not I was going to like go through it and then go back for S's. I decided not to do that. I'm going to, unless it just takes way too long to actually try to get it, or if I've tried so many attempts I can't get an S, then I'll just show the one that's successful. But if at I'm gonna basically start the episode and then it'll cut to the attempt that will be the S rank. If not, like I said, if there's a certain amount of attempts that go by and I just can't seem to get an S for the life of me, then what's going to happen is that I am going to keep going on with the story, and after it's done, we'll kind of go back through it and see if we can't get the S. There's also a whole bunch of other stuff to do after we beat the story, so while the story itself is short, there's a lot to do with this game, and we're gonna do quite a bit with it. I hope I explained myself good. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. But that'll be it for this episode. Next time we'll take on Chapter 3 of Freehaven. Boy, this world has become something else. Thank you all for watching, and let's survive together in the next one. Later.